lessons that I learned on the twin flame journey that I can just share with you so you can have the awareness for yourself is too that you don't have to rush or control your way into union. You don't have to be afraid of how your union is going to come together. The best thing that you can do is actually relax into the process and just do your inner healing work, because when you do this, you're in the flow and miracles can happen and you can hear the guidance that's going to guide you towards your union. So how do you do that? Easy to say, but how do you do it? Well, you have to, if you're struggling to relax, you have to heal the places where you feel rushed and stressed and like you need to control to have your love or your good. So at the beginning of my twin flame journey, I was always controlling, I was always stressed, I was always rushed, I was always moving around at like 100 miles an hour. And it was really hard to sustain that, and it wasn't a very comfortable life. And it's also not very attractive to your twin flame if you're depleted and your self-care is out of order and you're worried all the time. And this was simply how I thought I had to achieve things. And I don't know, maybe I learned that from society, but basically I was a high achiever. I didn't know actually how to truly manifest things in a divine way, including my twin flame union. So through the teachings of union, through doing the inner work and aligning myself with love and peace and union, I learned that actually you want to take the opposite approach to trying to controlling your way into union. So in 2020, I actually came into my harmonious twin flame union with my twin flame, which means that we recognize we're each other's twin flames and we like are in a vibration where we can continue towards perfect union if we want to. But I didn't really achieve that from a sustainable place because I controlled a lot of the way to getting there, meaning that I didn't feel on my way to harmonious union, I didn't actually feel good on my way there through my approach. So it wasn't something that I could sustain. And because of that, I eventually had to, because I lose that vibration, fall out of that vibration, back into union and temporary separation. And now my union is sustainable. I've healed my blocks through the inner work and I'm moving towards my harmonious union sustainably. So you can see how the journey is going to teach you your lessons. Whether you get it right, whether you get it wrong, it's going to shape you. And even though maybe it looked really bad that I came into harmonious union and then fell out, well, that was just my journey and my way of learning things. So don't judge yourself for how your journey looks. And I see this block or this pressure or this fear come up with my clients where instead of allowing themselves to relax and just work the process that has brought people into union, they don't trust that they can just relax and actually their good will come to them. They don't trust that they can relax and love themselves and they will manifest their good. They have that same worry that they're not sure how it's going to work out. They have to be afraid, they have to control. And they become stressed and essentially blocking themselves from healing or seeing their next step. But what if you didn't need to figure it out that way? What if your role was simply to surrender, trust God, have faith, and lovingly work through what is arising within you with the mirror exercise? Your twin flame still with a third party? Okay, relax. How do you feel about that? What's that mirroring to you? Love yourself there. You want more communication and you're stressed because you're not getting enough communication from your twin flame? Relax. What is that bringing up for you? What do you need to feel loved right now? Heal that within yourself with the mirror exercise. So what if God already had the solution to the problem you're so stressed about? And it was actually through building a relationship with Him and the universe that these problems you're having could begin to resolve themselves naturally. So as I was thinking about this content for this video, a class came to mind where my twin flame teacher, Shilia, shared that people would look at her life and maybe think she's scammed or wonder how she got this beautiful life with her twin flame because she didn't appear to be stressing out or struggling in the way most people do to achieve their dreams. Or she didn't have to sacrifice or give up any part of her life to achieve her dreams. And she shared that she received this life with her twin flame through surrendering to God. It wasn't through control, stress, pressure. It was through aligning with God, where she could have a life where God moved through her life. So do you really think the universe or God, who created perfect love, who created you in perfect love with your twin flame, doesn't have the solution to manifesting perfect love with your twin flame? Doesn't make any sense. So when you finally relax and let go of your grip a little, you can create room to notice God moving through your life again. One of my clients moved through this recently, where for quite a few weeks he was just in this state of rush and stress, and I kept guiding him back to healing and relaxing and doing his inner work, and finally he surrendered, and then his life started moving forward again. He started to have awarenesses that helped him relax into his union more. The house he's trying to sell started to gain movement. So he was experiencing miracles in his life once he relaxed and surrendered, because God could move through his life again. And a real life example for me was, at one point on my twin flame journey, I was called to move from the Sunshine Coast to Brisbane to grow my life purpose work, because your life purpose attracts your twin flame union, and it can be a part of your journey to manifesting union. But I was 18, I didn't really have the resources to make that move, and I became very stressed after making that move because I wasn't able to find work. I wasn't able to sustain myself. And unfortunately, I didn't find the job that I needed, and I eventually had to move back to the Sunshine Coast. And in hindsight, everything worked out fine. But literally the day after I moved back home, I received a job offer from that city. And because I'd already moved home, I couldn't accept that opportunity anymore. But Jeff, my twin flame teacher, Jeff and Shalia, twin flames in harmonious union, they helped me see something important. That's because I moved home and my nervous system was relaxed again. I was open, I was surrendered again because it didn't work out. I was finally able to receive that job opportunity. There was space within myself to receive it. And another thing is faith. So faith is really important to helping you surrender. For whatever reason, I've always been really good at faith. And I know that even if I was in the deepest separation with my twin flame, if I just had faith, God would be able to bring me into my harmonious twin flame union. Because having faith allows God to move through you, and ultimately only God can bring you into your harmonious twin flame union. So going at your own pace, which is what this video was about, doesn't mean avoiding your healing or becoming passive. It means releasing the fear, releasing the pressure, releasing the urgency and the stress, so that you can be relaxed, be at peace to moving forward, and manifest your union from a sustainable place for you. Because only you can walk through that door. Only you can manifest your union for yourself. No one can give you a free pass. No one can learn your lessons for you. No one can do your inner work for you. And you're not going to get there if you're stressed. So trust that it's God who leads you home, and that you don't have to figure out how to do it. You have to partner with God. And if you want to learn how to do that, I wasn't just born with this awareness. I actually am an ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe. They taught me everything. They guided me all the way into harmonious twin flame union. And I can guide you too. And I offer free twin flame calls, which you can book in the description box below. So thanks for watching. See you next time.